Uh, hello? Hold on. Sorry, I was talking to my mom. I just, I just spilled this. I was drinking out of an energy drink and then spilled. Now my mom, she's good. She was just asking me if I was like free in the beginning of April because it's my dad's birthday. Like, do you think you could come here? I was like, I think so. I could. Talking to your mom instead of ours for once? Yggdrasil. Eto. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for the 32 months of Bagos. Thank you. And Taylor Swift RP again. Yeah, and I want to see my dog too. He's an old man. Maybe I could stream once over there and show you guys my really old dog. Oh, jeez. He's so old. Poor little guy. Thank you for the 36 months, Jig Jr. Thank you. Tend to play fetch with the old fellow. I mean, I don't know if his old brittle bones can play fetch. My mom said he's really healthy though, so I guess we'll see. Yeah, Grisel. Thank you for the 6 months, GR Skywalker. I said, yay! What's going on my mom said? Thank you for the 33 months, Ivy. Did I re-dye my hair? No. Hi, Roz. I don't know what to. Wait, it's still the Minions emote on stream? I don't know. I don't think it updated on that thing yet, but it's still, but it's the, yay, it's that instead. But I was thinking either, I don't know if I should dye it blue or if I should let this wash. I'm like, I'm stuck in between if I want to let this fade so then I can get rid of the color after it fades more, and then I can do the black and the red-ish, and then or I just put blue over it again. It is fading away. Whatever, do pink. I was thinking about doing pink, but my hair didn't go wasn't light enough to do pink. It would smell more like orange-ish. Hyoon with a low taper fade. Thank you for the 9 months, Brian Cloud. Would it be alright? No, I was gonna do like the top half black, so like this whole top half, and then I was gonna do like a reddish like pink like in the back. But I don't know. We'll see. That sounds a hate. My hair color matches my eyes. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I think when you have lighter hair, sometimes the contact making them lighter colored it matches more. Are we gonna play anything today? Because I'm off to bed at 3 a.m. Oh god, I have to wake up so early tomorrow, so I'm probably not gonna. My ear bleed? Oh, it is. BRB! Do you see this? BRB. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's just bleeding. Okay. What happened? I didn't read what. Well, I wanted to go take the blood off my ears. Even a garbage bag would look would look good on me. Thanks, Magikarp. Thank you for the nice message. Is my ear good? Oh yeah. I mean, my ear bleeds sometimes, or the piercing bleeds sometimes because I mean it's still healing. I don't remember when I got this pierced. It was probably like a couple months ago, but it still takes some time for it to like cover. Which I mean, the blood. I mean, it doesn't. I don't feel pain. It just bleeds sometimes. That's all. Is it infected? No. It's just sometimes it just bleeds a little. I think it's bleeding again, but it's whatever. Those cheese ears, Yggdrasil. I have some things to do this week. I might be a little busy this week, or this upcoming week, sorry. Thinking about moving out of my apartment because I don't like being contained. So, might be doing a bit of browsing. I'm not moving yet, but I'll probably look around to see if I can move somewhere. And then Emmy's also moving out. No, I'm not moving out with Emmy. But disappear. I mean, I'll see. I want to. Yeah, I just want to have the peace of mind for my volume levels, because if my neighbors can hear me, and I don't think I'm even being that loud. Like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm surprised they can hear. So, for peace of mind, I would like to have somewhere that they can't hear me, so I could just. I'm not loud. I can be. But the thing is, yeah, I don't think I'm even being that loud usually, and I think they could still hear it, so. Not I neighbor same things. Am I getting evicted? No, I'm not super TF and I'm not getting evicted. Super situation is unfortunate too, though. Yeah, I just want to be able to sim in peace. And then also, that means like, if I did want to stream late at night, then I don't have to be like quiet either. Cause yeg. I think sometime after this week, I'm going to play Mario Party with Daff and Super and I don't know, probably one other person, but Super really said he wanted to play Mario Party, so we're gonna play that. And Daff got a Switch, so it should be coming in sometime this week. What else? Yeah, we're so back. You played it for World's Greatest? Jamboree? Or was it the one that we played before? Jamboree? I was just telling him Jamborees are really, like, the turns take really long. But, yeah, I think right now he's playing my side, my side, whatever. Or he's going to soon. And I told him that game is fun, and I asked him who his favorite girl... Or I asked him to tell me who his favorite one is, because Cappy's my favorite. My wife... He promised a full variety. Yeah, because he was playing Slop a little bit yesterday with us, and I was surprised that he said yes, because I just... Did you... Did you just see my cat jump? He just went... Boop. What? Bro just got scared. Sometimes I'm just confused at what he looks at. Can you say hi? Hi, dude. Hello, kitty. Said, oh no, he's looking at something else. I mean, you can say hi to him, but I don't know if he'll say hi back. You know. He don't give a hoot. Yeah, he really don't give a hoot or a holla. Yeah, full variety for Super TF. What about my brother? What do you mean? What about my brother? I mean, my brother doesn't game late at night, so he usually sleeps at normal hours. But for me, I like my friends. All like gaming late at night, so you probably want. Oh, my brother moved. Oh, yeah. My brother's moving with me. I mean, the thing. Here's the thing, or he said. It doesn't really. He wants to move out. He was thinking about moving out too, or he was gonna ask me to move out because he was like, or to move somewhere else because he was like, this place doesn't really feel that homey. And I was like, I get what you mean. Hello, Piroshiki. Do I want to stay in Texas? Yeah, I'll probably stay in Texas for now until I want to move somewhere else. I think the only other place that I've ever considered living was in Washington. Like the state, like around Seattle, but maybe at a different time. Richie? Okay, yeah, not in the... Okay, the city's really expensive to live in, though. Probably maybe a bit out of the city, because that's expensive. She wants to move for a year? Well, I don't know French, that's the issue. I know Seattle is really nice, and I love rain. So it's very nice. Everyone says you're gonna get depressed if you live there or whatever. I'm like, well, what? I already have depression, so like, what's the point? I don't think it's gonna do anything else, but I really do love rain. Rain is really nice, so I think it'd be interesting to try it out at least. I am very rain pilled because I grew up on the East Coast and I mean, experienced all types of seasons and weather and stuff, so. No, not Washington, D.C., Washington State. Yeg. Isn't Jody moving to Seattle? I don't know. I'm not sure. If she is, that's cool. Because didn't she live there before, I think? Her and Sid both used to live in Washington, right? I think. If I remember. Yeah, she's from there. She wants to go back-ish. I mean, like, yeah, and if her family's there, I feel like it's nice living close to family. Sometimes you get a little homesick. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone who was from Washington always says they really loved it back there. Or they want to go back. LA makes her go crazy. Honestly, I get her. That's why I have never had the want to ever live in LA. Thank you for the 10 months, Oregoni. I feel like it's just too... It's just not... I mean, unless if you have, like, the specific... Like, if there's a specific vibe you're looking for, like, that's your, like, thing, I guess. But that is just definitely not for me. Expensive, crowded, stinky, noise. You get a one bedroom apartment in the city for like $4,000. Oh jeez. Don't move out to OC instead. Well, here's the thing. A lot of streamers don't drive, probably. So they don't want to like move, like, some of them do, and some of them do live outside of the city, which makes it like, or in different areas. But I feel like OC is still kind of expensive depending on where, but like, yeah, I mean, some people live, you know, a little bit out if they can drive, because obviously you save so much more money, but driving out there also is like, oh jeez. There are some bad, I mean, there's bad drivers everywhere, but yay. Thanks, Volpixie. I'm super cozy. What? Wait, I'm a discomfort stream, but thank you. My brother has a car. I don't have a car because I would not use one. There would be no reason for me to. I don't drive because I don't see over the steering wheel. Actually, that's not true. Okay, I feel... Okay, well, fake discomfort here. Never have been to me, Lamau. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Well, I guess the music that's playing right now is very relaxing. You should hear me when I play video games with my friends. That's not comfort. That's... That's ultimate... Thank you for the 27 months of Necrondon. Thank you. That's awful. Pepe W. The Tism Factory. Yes. They've been trying to ask me to play Fragpunk, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I would not play that game myself, but if I was paid to play it, I would play it. Is what I told my friends, because I was like, they're like, you should try, and I'm like, well, yeah, is it bad? I don't know. A couple of my friends are playing it and they seem to like it, but it's just not my... Nothing really appeals to me about that game, I think. Have I played Rebo yet? Yeah, I play with Daft. Forgot it. What level? I think we're on level 17 right now. Because Daft really wants to get over, like, level 20 or, like, the level 30. I don't remember. But... we're there. What type of game is Frag? I think Fragpunk is like a attack shooter. It's kind of like Valorant, but except there's like more stuff going on. I don't know. The Chungus lobby, no shot. Wait, no, our lobby is gamers, and it looked terrible. Oh, jeez. It's between Apex and Valorant. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I just don't like about it is the graphics. I like non-realistic looking shooters. I just don't. It goes back to, you know, a lot of games look the same if they, you know, all adapt to the realistic style. I mean, which some people like. You know, no hate there, but personally, for my own taste, I like a bit of style. So I like more stylistic slash cartoony looking shooters. Because I also feel like it gives... This is just my own opinion. I feel like a lot of the 3D... Or sorry. Like the realistic shooter games... Like the characters just don't do it for me. They just don't appeal to me. They just look... You know? But like with a more like a cartoony style or something that's not close to like hyper-realism, you can do more like interesting designs. Ah yes, Maple Story. Just like anything in general, because you know, that's what I find appealing. Do the characters matter in FPS though? If you want a big fan base, yeah. Do you know how much the casual community, like, you know that's like carried Overwatch, right? Because no one freaking cared. Like, the game definitely fell off. But like, you know what's keeping, like, the casual player base of Overwatch, they love the characters and they love the lore so much that is like keeping that game alive. Like, it's not even, like the competitive side of that game died eons ago. But tell Super that? I mean, I'm very sure Super knows that too. And then what else? There's like Apex Legends. Actually, I guess like unless if your game popped off somewhere in a region and they're keeping that alive, good luck. Because Apex Legends is still alive because Japan loves Apex Legends so much. They don't know what I don't know what's happening with Apex Legends either, but Japan loves Apex Legends to death. Like, when I went to the PC cafes there, Apex Legends was like the most played game when I was like looking around, and then it was like Valorant, and then I saw some people playing League of Legends and stuff. Apex fell off hard. I mean, like a lot of companies just don't like doing anything about their games sometimes. So, I mean, what can you do? Oh yeah, I mean, they like Street Fighter 6 as well. It's interesting to see like what's popular in, like, PUBG was really popular in Korea. I'm pretty sure it still is. You can't even run that game on new consoles. Oh jeez. How's the Cuban sandwich? I haven't had it yet because I'm not hungry, because I ate my salad while I was in the middle of getting ready, or like in between getting ready. And I'm not hungry, but it's just sitting there, so I'll probably eat it, you know, when I get a bit hunger. PUBG's booming chat. Oh, yeah, that is true. They like Lost Ark and Diablo 4 too. Yeah. 1 hour later, guys. Well, yeah, if I get hungry, then I'll go get it, you know? Am I gonna finish it? Well, I might have like half of it. Ain't no way people still like Lost Ark and Diablo 4. Unfortunately, very true. My brother still plays Lost Ark. But I mean, a lot of people, I know a lot of Korean people play Lost Ark still. Oh, jeez. Capcom winner got told not to play Mai by his wife, and she was right. Wait, why? She just said it would be a bad pick, or for what? In 2025 is crazy. I mean, get my brother into Monster Hunter. I don't know if he would exactly like Monster Hunter. He won because of its dough. Oh, I mean, that's goog. Does he play anything else? No, I think he usually plays Lost Ark for the most part, so. Hi, Unk. What's up? What about PoE? What about PoE? Does my brother play it, or... Cheese now because... Oh, yeah, I saw Skara got some, too. Yeah, the cutscene. I remember, it's when you're, like, all eating together, and then there's, like... And it looks really good. Surprised I didn't get him into Marvel Rivals. I mean, he liked Overwatch, but... I mean, that's up to him to play a game, not me. But Marvel Rivals, very good sim game. I have to play some later tonight, actually. But Marvel, did I get to the Gargalon in Monster Hunter yet? Clueless, yeah. What's that? Maybe the My Ballsack monster as well, or the E10. Did you get to E10 yet? Split Fiction with Cutie. I think Split Fiction would give me motion sickness, unfortunately. Or, I mean, I've seen like the teeniest bit of gameplay of it, and it doesn't look like I would handle it very well. Yeah, there's a farting monkey. It's called a... What was it called again? It's called the Congalala, yeah. I like Daph's... Daph had a TikTok where she was like, can I parry the fart? And she prepares the parry, she goes, ah! The Weeknd said it's Game of the Year Split Fiction. Okay, that's nice, I guess. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but if he said so, good for him, I guess. Split Fiction just doesn't, like, again, like I said, the art style for this game, I just don't like games that look realistic-ish. Maybe I'm just a kid at heart, but yeah, I'll Ghost Rack. Me-side Game of the Year? I think it would be Game of the Year if the game... Oh, well, not Game of the Year, but I think it would have been a better game if they cut off the... I feel like it was too long. Because I feel like it could have ended at some point, and then it could have had, like, a bunch of alternate endings, but I feel like towards, like, a little bit over the halfway point of the game, I started getting bored. Yeah, it kind of dragged on at the end. But I did like the idea of the game and, like, what it was. But Pokemon Za Sweeps... I love Pokemon, but... It's... I'll have to play it first to see how it is, because it looks a little goofy, you know? Especially with the battling system. It looks a little funky. The combat... I need to try it out and give it a chance before I have any, you know, actual opinion on it. You haven't fully enjoyed a Pokemon game in so long? Well, maybe you're playing it too seriously. Sometimes you just gotta play a game with your brain off. And, like, you gotta find your own fun. Because obviously, as an adult playing Pokemon, the base game, you're gonna be like, this game is literally made for, like, 5-year-olds to just bleh and play through the game, right? So, like, you could just bash your head into the wall, use one Pokemon, and beat the whole game. But, you know, yeah, as an adult, for a game that's made for children, you might have to find your own ways of having fun in it. Hello, Edge of Sky. We need a Super Soul Link. I don't know if Super would commit to that, because Super's very... How do I explain him? He's like very fleeting. He doesn't have a patience. No, he's not flaky. He's very particular. I don't think he's wishy-washy. He does like doing things on his own, and he's very particular because obviously I see Super as like a little anxious, like, hamster. He's like a little anxious guy, even though he doesn't... I mean, sometimes he comes off as anxious, but he is... I feel like little things can make him anxious, so... You know, like asking him to like do something that's more than like one thing. He might be like, I don't know, but like, I don't know, and then yeah. It's not like I would want to like be like, yo, do this. But like a one-time thing is like, okay. You look a bit. I mean, there's like other things he would want to do. Probably doesn't like big lobbies either. Yeah, that's true. A little rise, like a shivering chihuahua. I don't know about that. But he's also busy right now, so he knows his mom isn't safe streaming with you. Wait, I've met his dad before. I met his dad at a BlizzCon. I said hello. Oh yeah, because his dad watches his streams. So he's like, oh yeah, I know you. And I'm like, uh-oh. Wait, I don't say nice things in Super's chat, so you probably knows me for bullying in the chat. Caught. Just hit eternity, are you proud? Good job. Thank you for the 31 months of Manta Rayo. Caught. It's a bok choy hater. Eto. Kitty. It's just joking. It is joking around. Hopefully he thinks about a building character. Yeg. Oh yeah, Daff. Because I gave Daff Royce chocolates and she's like, it's so good. And then she gave Super some of those chocolates, or like she gifted it to him. And then he was like, wait, this is a heat. And I was like, it's so good, isn't it? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to steal that as a gift idea to everyone else. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like sweets, but I think Royce chocolates are really good. Random Nuzlocke, but you can barely remember what regions there were. I mean, if he wants... I don't know if he wants difficulty. I think watching Super do a Nuzlocke would be funny, like a solo one. The liqueur ones. I think I have once maybe, but Canadian chocolate, I have not tried Canadian chocolates, I think. Which one did you like? Thank you for the 11 months, Edgar. Thank you. Bok choy or broccolina? He did mention that Elden Ring DLC run to me, because he was like, dude, what single player games are there to play? And I was like, dude, I don't know, honestly. I'm looking for that too. You got a link of said chocolates? If you just Google Royce chocolates, you'll see it. Coffee Crisp? Was this yesterday? No, it was probably like a couple days ago. Play Outer Wilds? Wait. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom. Hold on, I need to check my phone. And then wait a minute. I figured out how to do this, actually. Are you guys... my cat? I gotta get him on nubbies. I feel like Super would play that for like a little bit and then get off. That's it, I'm drone striking you. I'll probably mention it to him if he hasn't seen it from Northern Line already. That's what I thought would happen for Balatro, but then he got hooked. Yeah, but I think he plays Balatro on his phone. Your connection to that game because of my favorite game. I heard it was like a pretty decent game, but yeah, I mean, I'm also very particular about what games I play. He caught the tail. Yippee! It is very good. I've heard very good things about Outer Wild, but awful stream content I could understand too, because yeah, because great game. Yeah, there are some games where it's like, I mean, I don't really care if it's a stream game or not, but then sometimes if there's a game with too much text, like Ace Attorney, I love that game, you know, but I would never play an Ace Attorney game on stream again because there's way too much text for someone to read and to follow all the time if they haven't played the game before. And if they're watching, it's like, oh geez, I already played Cult of the Lamb. I think when it was released, actually. I had fun with that game. Yeah, you just can't read. Yeah, it's hard to like go back and forth through different texts and remember what happened. So I like playing games where it's not like super too committed into like reading something. Hello, Angelo. What Kitty doing? I think he's so cute though. Yeah, earlier I saw Daff on Marvel Rivals on stream and I was like, on Steam, and I was like, Daff, why are you on Marvel Rivals? And then she said COD, and then she sent me like 5 screenshots of Bucky that she took, and then her drawing program opened. She's like, I haven't drawn in like forever, and I was like, oh girl, me too. No, she's not addicted to Marvel Rivals. She just wanted to draw Bucky, and I think she just had the character thing open for reference, which makes sense. The model's like all there. I thought she no, she loves Bucky with the mask on. She hates the actor for Bucky. Sebastian, whatever his name is. She literally says ew every single time she sees him on the screen. Sebastian Stanya. She's like, ew! I'm like, oh, jeez. But she really likes the model for Bucky in Marvel Rivals. Marvel movies have gone downhill. I mean, like, what else could they do? They, like... I mean, they're just... I don't freaking know. Did Xmas come early with the festive events? No, I just never changed them because I don't give a hoot. There's a furry thing with eyes, ears, and tail behind you. I do. Catfight. I think he's just chasing his own tail. Is this guy... Is he okay? Is this normal car activity? I feel like this is a dog thing to do, not a car thing to do. Thoughts? Marvel Zombies, another another alternate universe where all the Marvel characters are zombies and then they didn't actually die because in another universe that they're alive, and then that. I mean, Marvel's always slop, though. It's an imposter tale. An alternate universe, and instead of Iron Man, he was Iron Freak, and instead of... I mean, I don't even know what I would... I would say. I didn't walk out in the middle of Brave New World. I watched the whole thing. We sat our goofy ass down, and we watched the Hulk go like... And then me and Daff were like... I never wanted to be Iron Freak. I'm glad things turned out this way. Hey, did you know the thing could shed his rock skin? Yeah, and then he only ages 1 week per year. I also know that as well. Things have been grim lately. Solo leveling has got to be the sloppiest slop I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I just don't see the appeal of solo leveling. But then again, yeah, I think I tried reading... Like, manhwas are just, like, not it for me. Or, like, webtoons. Something about webtoons I just can't read. I don't know if it's the format or if it's something. I just don't care. I can't be bothered. Too many people with the main character as their profile. And then I'm like, God, I already know. Yes, I'm stereotyping. I already know what kind of series this is when I see a bunch of e-boys with this guy saying I'm him. No, little guy, you are not him, by the way. But yeah, but I am. Oh, solo leveling fans can only name the main character, but that's so true. I've never seen anything outside of solo leveling besides the main character, and that's the only thing I know. No one talks about any of the other characters, just only the main character. Doesn't Ray have solo leveling sub badges? No, I thought Ray's was freaking, like Katarina daggers or something. I don't freaking know. Thank you for the 16 months Grandma's Choice, and thank you for the 25 months Frying Kirby. You're rewatching Samurai Champloo? That's a good series. What is even the plot of... Bro said the sister, but not her name. Yeah, that's a perfect example. Name her name right now. You don't even know her name. You just said the sister. Point proven right there. People just only know the main character of solo leveling, but they don't know any other name. God. I'm just poking fun. I just think... Is solo leveling with the Giga generic main character? Let's be real, a lot of main characters are pretty generic or similar or like very plain. I feel like most of the time with those kinds of series, it's the other characters that kind of make the appeal. Because in most shonen, like, or, you know, like that kind of category-esque series, people usually like different characters, but some people just do like the main character. Plain basic lack of personality. But then I think, what was it? I'm pretty sure I read something about it. They usually make the main characters look plain because they want you to like perceive yourself like I could be him, like that sort of thing. Like you could imagine yourself like as a self-insert of that character because like they're so plain, and then you're like, wait, that's just like me. Wait, I could be this guy. Wait a minute, I'm him? Question mark? We share the same hair color? And we're... yeah. They want to make it, like, relatable, I guess. Guys watching Sword Art Online... Sword Art... The only good thing that came out of Sword Art Online is the opening song, I'm pretty sure. But then other than that, I think it's just extreme slop, so... Yeg. I mean, you know, you can always have your own opinions of the series, but I also have my own opinions. Attack on Titan is mid. Wait, say that to Super right now. He would fume. I mean, I've told him, like, I just can't watch Attack on Titan either. No way you hate on solo leveling? I mean, I don't hate it. I just said I just don't have an interest in solo leveling. The only thing that I'm making fun of are the people who have the main character as their profile picture and say, I'm him. And then I'm like, no, you're not him. Wake up. You're not that guy. What up, Freeren? I don't know anything about Freeren except the girls. And then I think, what's the blue hair guy, Himmel or something? I heard it's good. I just haven't gotten around to really... I think I watched like an episode. I'm Himmel. Literally Himmel. Freeren right meow. Yeah, I mean, I like the only thing I know about Freeren is when she said kill yourself or something. I'm pretty sure there was like a screenshot or like a video of her, a clip of her saying kill yourself, and that's literally it. And then I was like, that's a based anime, I guess. I don't know what exactly brought the context up, but a bit based from her, I fear. She's real for that. She was talking... Did I watch Severance? Also, very unpopular opinion. I might just get bricked or like... Oh, wait, that's us. Sorry, wrong wording. I might get... I meant like stoned, sorry. Oh, jeez. No. Okay, sorry. I meant like hit with like brick, you know, like the emote bricked, like not bricked up. I can't get, I don't have the facilities for that. But sorry. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I mean, I've heard from multiple occasions that Severance takes a couple of episodes to get into. But I'm the type of person, if the one episode doesn't draw me in, you know? And then I watched the first episode of Severance and I'm just gonna say I didn't really care for it that much. I'm sure, you know, it's really good. But I was just like, Who's Miss Casey? Here, Miss Casey. Severance? Oh, wait, why? Is it because she's Asian? Or is it because she's a pretty woman? Why? I'm a cutie pie. Why'd you tell me I have to watch for Miss Pasty? Yeah, I think you've got the wrong stream. You're bored? Okay, yeah. The thing about... I don't hate shows with real people. I like action. I like a little bit of action, and then I think in the first episode of Severance, it just, you know, it's like a lot of like building, right? It's like introducing like what the series is about and like everything, which is fine, but it just isn't like something that would keep my attention for long enough. Thank you for the 36 months spare. Breaking Bad is an action. Breaking Bad isn't action, but it does have action in it, and I think it's just fun because it's not like how do you say it? All the characters are bad in their own way, but you'll grow to like either hate them for their flaws or really like it. It's like one or the other. But like, I'm sure Severance is a good show. It's just not for me because of how, at least when I watched the first episode, it was very just like, it was just like building up, and I was like, well, nothing particularly entices me to want to watch the second episode. But I have heard like after, you know, like 3 episodes, it really gets going, or it's like really good. But for me, that's if I'm not hooked by like the first episode, I'm just like, it's whatever. Walter's wife is an all-time terrible character. Well, you have to understand. Well, Walter is also an awful person, right? Like, he's a really selfish person. Like, all of the Breaking Bad characters, they're very bad in their own way, and it makes sense as to like why they are the way they are. Thank you for the 39 months, nice Harris. Thank you. Am I a fan of One Piece? I do like One Piece. I haven't caught up with it in a long time, but One Piece I started in like high school. So the birthday scene, okay, yes, everyone cringed at the birthday scene and I don't think there was a single soul that was like, yeah, you go, girl. I'm pretty sure everyone's like, oh god, oh jeez. But yeah, I mean, One Piece also takes a while to pick up. I mean, I'm not saying like everything is like great by the first episode, but like One Piece, I just started when I was younger because I was freaking bored and I had nothing better to do, so I just started watching it. And I was like, I kind of like the main character. I like how Luffy is, and then I just kept watching. But also, I guess, what is it? I mean, I feel like the first episode, it kind of drops stuff on you, like what happened to him or like in his past or whatever. So he was throwing hands for, yeah, it had action in the first episode. So I was like, okay, maybe I could watch this. Luffy's a likable, I love Luffy. I love him as a main character. Like, when I watched Naruto and like Bleach, I didn't really care too much about Naruto or Bleach as a main character, Ichigo as a main character. But then like, I liked the characters that came along into the series, because I watched Bleach and Naruto with my brother back then. Like, I love Death Note. Death Note was a good anime. I watched that with my brother too. Like way back when I was like in like elementary school. Is it bad I hate Luffy's voice actor in English and Japanese? I mean, some people just don't like voice acting. Some people just like reading. That's what it's for. If you don't like the adaptation. Some people really hate Goku's Japanese voice actor, or they're like, that's not fitting. But it's like, I mean, Karen Resident, that is also a very good series, but I know some people might really not like it. Like, when I recommend anime, I'm like, I need to find a short one that you don't need a big commitment to. So I always recommend like Death Parade, because Death Note is really good, but Death Note's like 60, 70 episodes or something. Parent Residence too similar to Death Note? I mean, style in Terran Resonance. I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah, I love Death Parade. Death Parade's a very... Erased? No. Erased was good for like the first half. The ending was absolute cheeks. I just wouldn't recommend Erased because of the ending. That was just bad. Like the beginning of it was like fine, and then the rest of it was like, what did you do? What slop did you put in this anime? Bleh. Samurai Champloo is a good one, I think, as well. Did I watch Tokyo Ghoul? I did watch the first season. I just never watched the second season because everyone's like, it's slop and don't watch it. And I was like, okay. But I mean, I thought the first season was like fine. What else did I watch? Bleach Breach? I mean, Bleach was... When I watched Bleach, that was like when I was in elementary school, and I remember everyone loved the Bleach art style so much, and it was very influential during that time. Like, everyone was trying to copy that style, at least from the people that I saw online. And, I mean, I thought the character designs in Bleach were interesting, but I stopped watching Bleach, I don't remember when. Fairy Tail's so bad, I'm in shambles. I never watched Fairy Tail because I was just like, this looks like a One Piece clone. And if I want to watch One Piece, I just watch One Piece. Fairy Tail's for booba interest. I liked Soul Eater, yeah. I watched Soul Eater back then. What else did I watch back then? I watched Oran High School Host Club. I love that series. I've probably watched that series like at least over like 6 times or something. I never watched Clannad because of the art style, the bug eyes. I just couldn't. But I mean, I know a lot of people said that they cried watching Clannad or anything, whatever. Future Diary. I read that before it became an anime. Like years, when I was like in middle school or something, I read Future Diary, and I was like, oh, like this is not bad, or I was like, I thought it was pretty decent, and then it got adapted into an anime, and then everyone's like, oh my god, I was like, well, I mean, I never watched the anime because I already read it, but I was like, did I like Code Geass? Yeah, I like the style. I love stylistic looking things in general, like series, games, shows, anime, like anything like that. So I never watched Your Lie in April. I heard it was sad. I watched like goofy things. Like I think I watched the Persona 4 Golden anime. Like that was extreme slop, but I thought it was like so slop that I could just find entertaining because it's just like nothing. Why did Daft send me a picture? Big kiss. She just sent me an emoji with very big lips kissing. World Trigger? I've heard of that. Wait, I'm pretty sure... I watched like one episode of like a lot of things. But I'm a binge watcher, so if the whole series isn't out, there's a very 99.9% chance I'm not gonna keep up with the series because I forgot. World Trigger. Wait, let me look this up. I'm pretty sure I watched like the first episode of it, or maybe I'm thinking about a different anime. Oh, okay. No, I haven't watched this, but I've seen it. I've heard of the name. You liked it? Yeah, that's the one that I watched one episode of, Shangri-La La Frontier. That's the MMO one, right? With the guy with the bird head, and he like... I watched one episode of it and I just never continued it, or like 2 episodes. Like I probably watched that like a couple months ago or something. And then I tried watching that one anime of the girl, she's like a basketball, like she plays basketball and the guy is like in love with her or something. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Blue Box. Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes of that. No, no, she's not a basket. I meant she's a basketball player. Like it's I guess it's pretty, but not really for me. I guess. Yeah. I'm sure people would enjoy the art style or the animation because it's very like shiny. She got reincarnated as best. What's wrong with Blue Lock? I'm sure the series is like fine. Okay, well, besides the animation budget and like the PowerPoints that you're presented with some of the episodes that I've seen, very notorious for, by the way. I mean, Blue Lock just looks like slop. But yeah. I mean, I've watched slop like sports anime. Like I used to watch Inazuma 11, and that's legit like peak slop soccer. God falls on like your soccer field court. Like they always have their tongue out. Freak lock, PNG lock. Okay, Kuroko is not edgy though. Like that's just like fun basketball slop. Because you're like, okay, now this guy can shoot 3-pointers from the other side of the court. Literally every single time perfectly. How's this happening? The reason why I like Kuroko, it kind of reminded me of like Prince of Tennis, because Prince of Tennis is literally like that too. It's like, whoa, he hit the ball, the tennis ball around the freaking net and it curved. Or, you know, he's like literally in the zone and he can't miss and he's always gonna hit the ball. I've never seen the live action of Prince of Tennis, but I did enjoy Prince of Tennis a lot because it was just... I love sports anime slop. The Tesco's... Yeah, God, I love sports anime where they just have, like, really goofy... I mean, I can enjoy a sports anime where they don't have goofy powers, like Major. I like Major a lot, but I think it's funny or, like, it's just interesting. But I'm not gonna be like, guys, this is the greatest thing ever. You should watch it. I would just be like, yeah, I liked it because it was just purely for entertainment. I loved Shield 21. Shield 21's great, but I didn't watch it. I read it, so... Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of D Gray Man, actually. Dude, I swear all of the ladies online loved all the characters. What else is good read? Yeah, good Gristle. What were the, like, way back when? Reborn? It was Reborn, D Grayman, and, like, Bleach, and, like, those series. Like, the girlies online loved all those characters. I remember that. Reborn was so Tumblr popular. I thought it was, like, DeviantArt popular. I don't remember it being on Tumblr, but... Back in the day when DeviantArt was your platform for art, I remember seeing a lot of D Grayman and Reborn. When's the last time I went to an anime con? Probably... Do people still use DeviantArt? I don't. It must have been the AX that I went to, like, years ago. I don't remember. Oh, yes, I liked Psycho-Pass, actually. Psycho-Pass was good. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't really been to an anime con, because, I mean, the only time I went to an anime con usually was to Table, but yeah, no thank you. It's way too, like, packed in those things. It gets so hot in there, too, and you're like, bleh, bleh. And then every year it gets worse. I swear to God, like, I open Twitter, and it's just like a freaking fiesta of 5 gajillion people. Oh, jeez. I heard it smells. I feel like at any con in the summer, especially where it's hot, people are bound to sweat and it's going to stink. So, yeah. AI scanning and everyone's art scanning. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why a lot of people left Twitter as well, too. Fooly. Oh yeah, Fooly's good. They should pass out free deodorant upon entry. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. They don't care. It was so... There's an anime con I went to and it was so bad the hotel asked the organizers not to come back. Okay, well that's really bad. Oh, jeez, you guys stunk up our hotel so much. Do not come back. Oh, jeez. Why do sporting events not have the same smell issue? Well, in sporting events, everyone's just sitting down and watching the sport. But in anime cons, everyone's walking around and, like, looking at stuff. And then, so you're gonna have to, like, go through crowds, and it's freaking packed. I think other people go to these conventions. I mean, yeah, I've been to cons a lot, but I usually just, you know, sit there, and I'm just chilling. Or it's, like, hot, and I'm like, bleh. Smash tourney? Oh, God. Not the freaking fighting game gatherings. Wait, didn't you guys say that there was someone who stunk so bad? Or I have like this mild recollection of you guys telling me someone was like really stinky. I don't know if it was during a match or was it a Smash player? It was at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Oh jeez. No, I said he pooped himself mid-match for Smash. Oh, well. Some tournaments have rules that disqualify smelly people. Well, honestly, yeah, to save the nostrils of some people. That's hidden tech. Yeah, did he win at least? The smelly guy? Was that like warfare that he brought in to poop himself and then the other player just got distracted so bad by the smell they couldn't play? The students in Street Fighter 6 lost, and his opponent said he lost because of the other player Viper ulted. Oh, stinky. His Poison Cloud was one of the illegal moves. And an NBA player pooped his pants mid-playoff game? Wait, then... So did they have to, like, have a timeout, or what happened? Oh, jeez. Forbidden poop tech. He got wheelchaired out. They carried him off the court. He faked an injury. Wait, so he got wheelchaired, but that means he had to sit on his poop to get wheelchaired out of the... Oh, jeez. That's disgusting. Oh, man. But they won the game. I mean, I guess. He tore his... He pooped so hard he fainted? Hello, Mafia. Just retire at that point? I mean, who the frick knows? I don't freaking know. But keeping the lore that way, that he pooped his pants and then he had to get wheelchaired off the court, is really funny, actually. He's retired, I see. Retired? Blade? The lore is better than the truth, yeah. Sometimes lies are funnier than Yeg. Imagine that your poop won them the game. There's one that... Oh yeah, I heard about that. The music show, and it was so bad, and then Yeg. Haru needs a resupply. Hi! You know how cute he is. Wait, let me move myself so you guys can see him better. I do. You have eye boogers? You do. You're gonna hate me for this, I'm sorry, but... He's like backing up. He's like, please stop touching my face. But you have eye boogers. And you wipe. Oh, you're about to fall off. Come here. Come back. They're off now, at least. Because if I don't hold him back, then he's gonna run away. Come back. Come here. Adam, come up here. He's about... Here he comes. Yippee! I didn't make him leave. He just didn't want... Do my cats like cats or not? He likes to get pet. He doesn't like... Some people, cats like to get slapped, but he likes to get... He's a very peaceful man. Now, I was gonna play something this stream, but I think I'm just gonna yap. Yap and you guys can... Ow! Ow! See Haru and all... Yow! Yapatron 5000. Guess the gaming can wait until tomorrow. I mean, I have to wake up early tomorrow. I have an appointment tomorrow at like 10. Oh, jeez. Look at his tail. Give him treats. He ate like, I don't know, a couple hours ago. 10 early? Yes, for me, because I sleep at like 7 a.m. So I actually have to get up at like 9 and I won't fall asleep though. Gah. I'm gonna sleep early then? I mean, I mean, I'll probably sleep a little bit and then I'll probably sleep after I come back, but the eggs are still, we'll see how I feel. Honey. Oh, shit. He was very cuddly last. 3 hours for a doctor appointment. It only took 3 minutes. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I bought some more. I bought the woman multivitamin thing because you guys said I should take more vitamins. I got some iron and I got some magnesium glycinate or whatever it is. I don't know. Because you guys like take one. Okay. Magneto? Yeah. Fear Magneto. Yeah. And if that doesn't help, Fraud Watch. Oh yeah, I am taking a D3 as well. What am I trying to fix? I don't know. I'm just really actually recently my eyes have been really dry upon waking up. I don't know what that's from. I don't sleep with my eyes open. But it's very noticeably extremely dry where I'm like I don't know what that's from though. I don't know if it's allergy or I don't know. Springtime, my contacts? No, like even when I don't have contacts in, my eyes get very dry. So blackout curtains, blue light. You think it's the light? Sleep with the humidifier? I don't sleep with contacts on. That's spooky. When the last time I went to optometrist? Yeah, about that one. I was thinking about going to one soon, but I just keep forgetting. No, I don't get eye boogies when I wake up. It's just when I wake up to the drum and I'm like, you know, my eyes, like, I'm like thinking about if I want to open my eyes feel like really dry or like they kind of hurt. Lack of sleep. Why did she say that? I wake up to the drum, with my ear up to the drum, to the drum, to the drum. Look at this guy. Cute. Oh, he's like a little. If I don't pet him, he sits down. But if I pet him, then his butt lifts up. He's like a little like. See? City. And then he stands back up. Stops petting him and then he's back down. City. Beano will be fine, yeah. I'm probably gonna look for somewhere with more space. So if you have more space to run around. He's good. I mean, I can bring him in right now if you want to see him. But he's probably sleeping on the couch. This is his usual, like, nap time. Like, I come out of my room and then... You really want me to interrupt his sleep? He's honk-doing. No, okay, yeah, let him go. Honkatua. The Ramadan cats on TikTok? No, I haven't. Look at this guy. Kumo? Probably in my brother's. Kumo sometimes, but it kind of depends how he's feeling. He really likes sleeping on my chair. He likes sleeping on chairs a lot. And shoes. And this guy likes flopping on the floor. Why? his tail's so like extra curled. Like my other cats don't do this, but maybe it's because his tail's like extra long. Because I think he has the longest tail out of all of my cats. He usually has a pretty short tail. I love doing this. He turns his head. That. He just loves being pet so much. He's like a little machine. So do my pets show as much affection to my brother? Haru. I think Haru's very attached. Wait, look at his tongue. But he's being a silly guy. I think the other cat. I think Haru in particular is very attached to me because he usually likes staying in my room, and when I adopted him, he obviously he was in my room for a long time, and then he got used to me first. So I mean, he likes my brother, but he likes sleeping next to me a lot. So he's a very attached kitty because he's an very anxious guy, and he does not like showing himself to anyone that visits. But if like my parents are staying over for a couple of days, like after a couple of days, he's like okay with them. But for days, I don't know who you are. Kumo likes my brother. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kumo likes my brother. Cause he took care of him a lot as a kitty. Cause that's when I used to go to conventions to like table, and I'd be like out. Did my parents let the cat sit with them? My parents all are like, ew, I hate cats. And then like when they come over, they're like, oh, hi, Kumo. Hi, Haru. Hi, you. My dad is always my parents are always curious about Haru because Haru's the one that always like hides, or he doesn't really come out when they're here. And they're like, hey, where is he? We haven't seen him yet. I'm like, just go look in my closet. He's up there. Does my mom still think Binu's ugly? Yes. My parents still call my dog ugly. But last time they were over, they let her like sit with them and stuff. So usually they'd be like, put her in the crate and have her stay in there or like away from us. But they let her hang out with them now. So how's Binu ugly? She's so cute. I don't know. I think she's very cute too. Yeah, Binu slept with my mom last time. She was cuddling with her. It was very cute to see. And Yuzu was sleeping next to my dad, like on his stomach. I was like, oh, it's so cute. Doesn't deserve that. I mean, they don't mean it, but they're, it's like they don't give direct compliments. They have to say something negative for some reason. I don't know why. That's just how my parents are, at least. They're not gonna be like, they usually wouldn't say good job or like, they did the same thing to me. Like, even if they did think I did a good job, they wouldn't be like, yeah, nice job getting good grades. It's like, yeah, but you could have done a little better. But obviously, it's like, that's just how my parents are. Yeah, why not a 100? 95, why not a 100? Yeah. And then, yeah, obviously they need the competition of showing off to their coworkers / whoever they know. They're having a... They're just like, yeah, but my child did this and that and like, whatever, I was like, I don't care what their children did. I'm not them. I don't know who they are. I don't give a hoot. That's the comparison. And then I'd be like, well, okay, I'm gonna start comparing you to my friend's parents if you want. Like, that's just the same thing. They'd be like, what? I was like, well, it's the same thing. Well, Sub Marshall. The parents at church are gonna be so jealous. I mean, my parents didn't go to church, but my brother did. But did I do it though? Yeah, because my mom made me mad one time. Or I think I got really upset at her because she kept doing it. And I was like, okay, well, my friend's mom is actually really nice to her, and she isn't, you know, rude like you. Something like that. I was just like, she treats her, you know, child way better than you treat me. And then she was just like, I'm pretty sure she got upset about like, well, yeah, I literally clocked her for comparing me to everyone else. So, put the food down. Why did I say that? Because she said very, like, I mean, if your parents constantly say like, yeah, but like, they always do that and they're doing this and like, why aren't you doing this and that and that? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not that. I'm like, oh, or I'd be like, okay, then why don't you go have them as a child? Like, sorry you had me as a child. I'll just, dang you ulted. Like, well, that's impossible. Well, yeah. It's just, like, you get what you get. Overwatch Le Seraphim event is lined out. Ooh. You're writing this down. Hello, Bubble Buddies. Was my brother present? I mean, he was probably doing something else, but me and my mom would, like... me and my mom are, like, very close. But obviously... Yeah. I mean, like, I spoke back to my parents a lot because my brother was the good child, first child that listened to everything that they did. I was the rebellious second child that said, well, you know what? I'm not gonna put up with what you said to me or what you're trying to make me do because I don't think this is right. So, yeah, my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. And I was like, no. Can we actually watch The Thing? Wait, Ben Grimm? No, I know you mean Le Seraphim, but... Pepe Neal daughter or nefarious devious daughter? I don't know. None. No, none for me. I said the thing to stim you. Oh, I see. Yeg. Hello, Creamer. Me and my girlies. My parents wanted me to be a boy. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I remember one of my neighbors, they really wanted a daughter, but they ended up with 4 sons. And I was like, well, sometimes that's what life gives you. Four son. Same with my sister, but she got 3 sons. Well, I'm sure they're great 3 sons, you know. It is what it is. 4 sons? Well, isn't that fantastic? Wait. Full body chills warning, Fantastic Four? Are you still in Germany? Are you... Where are you? Are you lost? I would never live in Europe. Holy chills warning next time? Your son also turned out to be a daughter? Ooh. Wrong Asian streamer. The thing is that she looks fantastic. Bro, I don't even have to have 1 kid. I imagine having 4. Oh, GOG. Yeah, I mean, I get you. Children are a big responsibility. And anyone who tries to make you feel like pressured into having a child, just shatter their kneecap. A life, a human, like any sort of taking care of anything is a lot of responsibility. And if you are not up to that responsibility, and you know that, then stand your ground. Destroy their balls. Cats are supreme. You can't even take care of yourself. Smile. 5 cats over 1 kid. I mean, everyone has their own preferences. Some people actually want to, like, raise a family and stuff. And, you know, that's cool. But sometimes that's not for everyone. Let's be real. Like, some people... It's better that they're not parents. Or some people aren't ready to be parents. And that's perfectly fine and normal. Do I know if my brother wants kids? I don't. I think he does, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want kids. Watching Northern Lion made you want kids? Yeah, he and his daughter, like his family, they seem very good. I don't mind being, like, I don't mind, like, if My brother had children, and they were like, "Hey, I need you to watch over the kids." I'm like, okay, fine. But like, I don't want children. I'm good with not having. Yeah, that's just not for me. That sounds too stressful, and I mean it's just a lot of responsibility for one person. But other than the responsibility, it's a lot of it's very anxiety inducing thinking about all the things that could happen. So that's why I also don't want to be. Yeah, parenting is hard. Yeah, and you know, a lot of people say that they'll be a better parent than their parent, but then they end up doing the same thing that their parents do. Is really funny. They're like, yeah, you know what? My parents treated me so wrong. I'm gonna be a better parent than them. Does the exact same thing that their parents did. Crypto son or AI arch daughter? None. The cycle never breaks. I mean, obviously, then they have that realization. Everyone defaults. I mean, I'm not saying not all people, but it is very common. It eats up all your time. Yeah, and then I feel like some people, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have, like, if you're fully prepared, that's great, but some people, like, end up resenting their children or, like, resenting their significant other or, like, you know, it's, like, a lot of strain on, like, a relationship, too. Or, like, even on yourself, so, unless if you're ready for that commitment and stuff like that, it's like, well, you know. Did I ever consider freezing my eggs? I don't give a hoot. I don't give zero hoots. I know some of my friends have spoken about that, but I'm just like, I don't care. I don't give a hoot. If my mind changes later on and like somehow I want kids, which I really highly doubt, if it happens, it happens, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't, right? Is it expensive? I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I just heard people talking about it. What am I naming my third son? None. Unless if you mean my third son as in my pet son. That was Yuzu. Freeze my brain first. My favorite judge is actually Joseph. I think he's very funny. Why don't I want kids? Because I just don't. Do I need like a very detailed reason as to why I don't want kids? I literally just don't want kids. Just no. I don't give a hoot. But I already explained it before. But just like, also, you don't need to present like an actual detailed 5-page essay with MLA citation on why you don't like something or you don't want something. Song, please. This is a Legend of Zelda playlist thing. It's got Zelda chilling in a hot spring as the video. She looks very peaceful. Looking on a thesis? Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry, I was responding to Daft. Typers. Rise, my friends? I didn't say rise, my friends. Or here's the thing. Am I slopping tonight? I don't think so. I think Daff is probably drawing. Unless if she asked to slop later on. But if we slopped, then we probably wouldn't slop until like later my time. Just found last week that Zelda is the girl, not the elf guy. Link? I should draw too? Yeah, I mean, but I draw when I feel like it. And if I don't feel like it, then I just won't. It came to me in a dream. I promised a vintage drawing stream. Okay. Okay, the thing about drawing for me though is like I 99.9% of the things that when I open my canvas and draw, I'm not gonna like it and I'm gonna delete it. So it's gotta take a little while for me to like end up on something where I'm like, okay, I think maybe I keep working on this. Because there are things that I've worked on for hours and then I just close out of it without saving because I'm like, I know I'm not gonna like this no matter how much I work on it, so yeah. Dollar sprints, nah. Because the thing is, why would I sell anything that I'm not happy about or that I think is good? Because that just feels like, that just feels wrong. Because money? Well, yes. Sure, yeah, that's the simple answer. But for me, I don't like putting out anything that I don't like. And which is most, if not all things. So, I'm not gonna do that. NFTs taught me that people will buy anything. Well, yes. How many people do you know out there with the Bored Ape, with the freaking whatever NFT profiles do you think are, you know, human beings? Or good people? Let you know? My freaking ape. When's Glurm coin coming out? Yeah, Glurm coin to the moon. What is it? $sign Glurm in all caps or whatever. Guys, let me check out my meme coin. What can I buy with the Glurm coin? Your rite of passage to the alien planet. Free entry. This one isn't a rug pull? Yay. Everyone hates Glurm. Okay, yeah, because no one likes... Because Glurm is like a diamond in the rough. I think anyone's chat usually hates Glurm. I love Glurm. Glurm's like an ugly cute. But as a... Like, if you presented Glorp or Glurm to the normal... Like, to the general public, everyone's gonna vote Glorp. Because Glorp is a cute kitten. So... Thank you for the 2 months Blind Mine. Thank you for the 5 months Destiny. Oh yeah, I actually do have some cosplays coming in. I think it's next week. I've been waiting for this one for a while, so... We'll see. Eto... Bleh. You don't think Glorp is cute though? Yeah, but you know, it's a kitten, and most people just find like a kitten cute. The Thing cosplay. Yeah, I'm the Thing. It's clobbering time! Can I give us a hint? It's Marvel Rivals related. My favorite time! Donk. Donk. You were like Glurm, but the point of Glurm is for it to look like an alien. That's why its eyes are like that. Better stop that vehicle! But yeah, Crystal. Glurp? Glurp is cute. I like Glurp. Well, you can't expect to win them all. Wait, I want to watch Super play my... What part is he at? Super, yeah.
How did she escape the Mita that was down?
Where is he at? Oh, he's in this part. Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man. Every time I hear the thing in the sentence, I automatically think about the character. Trust me, you are not alone. I'm in the same boat. When I was doing that sponsor, I saw Captain and Thing, and then I thought about Captain America, and I also thought about the Thing. Excuse me for dropping in. I'm actually broken. It's called being part of the spectrum. Well, okay, why are you still hearing sponsors? They don't know what I mean. Unless if they really looked into it. Just say you love Marvel Rivals. Wait, I do like Marvel Rivals. Because Marvel Rivals brought me closer to Daft. Because if it wasn't for Marvel Rivals, we wouldn't really have a game that we would play like every night usually. And then it was just nice because we got to play more. And then it's just nice, and we got closer. Leave the Company was just like for a couple of times, but sometimes I would just like, we were friends before, but we didn't like talk that much. Like we'd talk every like now and then, but now we're just like yippee, and we just play stuff now. And now we play like gig. Just moved back to LA. I never lived in LA. Daft said, I think a few days ago, she said something very cute. She said something like, "Where have you been all of my life?" And I was like, "Oh." When Daft says something cute to me, I'm like, "Oh." It's so cute because, you know, she's not usually like that type of person. She's been so happy lately. It's really nice to, yeah, she has been. And it's really nice to see. I like seeing her happy. That's why I like doing stuff with her after stream, where I'm like, bye guys, I gotta go do stuff. And I also did play with Amon like a couple days ago because he wanted to play Slop. And then what was it? It was she asked me if I wanted to play Marvel Rivals or Valorant, and I was like, well, Amon, I uninstalled Valorant, so it's gotta be Marvel Slop. And she's like, okay. Yippee! Yig. That is so vile. Well, I mean, valid people still play that game? Yeah. Why are my friends on that, John? I don't know. I think you know, it's like one of those games that you turn back to when there's like a gaming drought, I guess. So, Slop or Slop? Yeah, I mean, it's not a gaming drought, but I guess there's nothing new right now. So people are just going back to like their old game play. That Valorant was dying? I am not sure about Valorant, but I guess I couldn't. I'm not like that, like, whoa, you know? Just play CSGO. Honestly, I kind of did have fun playing CS sometimes, but just never got back into it, so. Katie playing halfway decent games for a few days and then going back to Gigaslop. Yeah, he played, he was playing, Everhood, yeah. Thank you for the 19 months, Demon Wolf. The last CS stream? I don't remember. I think we're playing Marvel Rivals tonight. I don't think so. Well, Super is doing variety today. I don't know if Daff is drawing today or doing other things. And then... oh, yeah, I should get Cutie on a... oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I loved watching Cutie go... he would literally just jump every time he was doing one of the battles. He just goes back to League. Well, you also have to remember he was a professional League of Legends player, and he grew up with that game too. So it's like, you know, going back to his roots, because he can play. He probably could just spam League of Legends or find fun in it because he understands that game like very well. It's not like the game like changed incredibly or anything. So. I mean, okay, yes, he was a League of Legends streamer. Of course his chat's gonna watch League of Legends, where people will come in and tune in to watch, because he was literally one of, like, the most influential League of Legends streamers during his time. So... it makes complete sense. That was 11 years ago? Yeah, it was over a decade ago. Oh, jeez. During his time... what do you want? You want me to say now? I'm not gonna be dishonest. Like, Cutie, I mean, Cutie still gets a lot of viewers playing League, but during his, like, peak, he was, like, the guy. He was the League of Legends guy. Seeing Cutie's game category on the sidebar, being a non-Riot game is like an oasis in the desert, yeah. Yeah, Cutie was literally the reason why I watched stream. Like, I would only watch his stream basically on Twitch. Like, I didn't browse anyone else's streams on Twitch. That was 10 years ago. He was the first pro to full streamer. Was he? I don't know, but he speaks in slow-mo? I don't think he does. Sometimes I feel like he projects himself very, very loud. I mean, I get the man. Like, the way that he speaks and the way he speaks to people, I understand, because when you play in an environment with some people, or like, okay, well, when you play in a competitive environment where people can't like take criticism, you have to speak in a very specific way to not offend them. So it's like, it really. So when people say Cutie's like passive aggressive, he's just not trying to be like extremely direct because of his experiences of like being in competitive play and like having teammates where if you know you'd be like, God, that, you know, like just don't do that, or like don't do that again, that was really bad. And then, you know, most people would be like, why? But I can't. People with anger issues, no, a lot of people just have very fragile egos, or they just can't handle criticism, which is like, yeah, it's like insane. Are you saying it's my fault? Well, yeah. And then you know, to learn, you're gonna have to be like, yeah, that was bad, and for this reason, right? But a lot of people actually can't handle like being given criticism. Passive aggressive, well, yeah, and a lot of people do get passive aggressive, but it's just like it. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories. I'm not saying Cutie, but like just I've had friends that played in like teams, and they're like, yeah, no one can take criticism. That's why no one like really says anything, or it's hard to say stuff because yeah, or if you say something, they won't change either. They're very yeah, I'm like, well, that's just how people are, just really stubborn. NA mentality, I don't think it's just NA, it's just people in general. Like, people are bound to have egos, especially. I mean, you could be bad and still have an ego, obviously, but, and I mean, some of the, you know, people were, but yeah, they can't be like extremely direct, or else the coaches will be like, hey, like, this player doesn't like the way that you talk, etc. And then they'll be like, well, okay. Or they'll say something, but it won't change. And that's when they just go non-verbal, right? So you try to be suggestive. Some people don't like that. People will take that as like criticism. Like, even if you play like a competitive game, like in ranked, and you tell someone something, they'll be like, blah, 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 blah. They'll literally just yell, and then they'll point at everything that isn't them and say it's everyone else's fault when it is their fault, and you're like, well, that was a good XTC impression. I watched the VOD of when he freaked out, like looking at everyone's ranks in that Toast tournament. He's like, what? And I was like, oh jeez. But like, people's egos are fragile. I mean, but that's just how it is. But not everyone wants criticism, right? Well, if someone asks for it, then it's like, okay. But like, usually people don't want unwarranted criticism, like, yeah, that was bad, or like, you shouldn't have done that. They'll be like, well, I didn't ask to be told that. Well, it's like, not everyone wants to be better. I prefer people that are more direct with you. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, okay, the thing, some people either like being told during the time to do something, or some people like being told after, but obviously there's like different views because like if you're told during the time, well, I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. Cause like some people can't like register like what to do directly in the moment. But yeah, I mean, I feel like most people don't like being told that they're doing something wrong. And if obviously if they like that, then they're gonna ask what's wrong, but yeah. But there's no way to like sugarcoat criticism sometimes. Like, well, if something was just flat out bad, you're gonna be like, well, that was bad. I'm sorry, like you shouldn't do that, and then you could say why. But it is situational though. Yggdrasil. But not even like in gaming, but like in real life situations too. You're gonna be like, well, you probably shouldn't have said that's pretty bad. You know? There's no way to sugarcoat some things. And you just have to be honest and realistic. And then, like, if people, if people want to change, they will. But you can't change a person that doesn't want to be changed. Or that doesn't want to be saved either. So, that's, like, one of the things I had to learn growing up, too. Because I would try so hard to, like, help some people. But then, at some point, you're like, well, you know what? They're actually just stuck in, like, their own echo chamber of, like, not wanting to help themselves. And they just want to be like this because they're just not, they haven't taken any action, so it's like draining your energy and time. So it's like, well, you did the best you could. Not, like, as long as you did that, then it's like, oh, I hope they figure it out. That's how you felt while tutoring? Yeah. I mean, some people, like, yeah, even in teaching, like, some people could understand, or they could do, like, a little bit, and they could be like, wow, I get it, but some people just don't want to learn. It helps to talk to them positively? Not always. Some people don't do well with, like, positive reinforcement works for some people, but some people, it does not drill it into their head. Thank you for the 5 subs, Goat. Thank you. But I'm also a person that likes realistic, like... Well, actually, I'm not in my own head, or, like, I don't have an inflated head, so if, like, I know when something is bad. I also have high standards. So if anyone says something's like, it's okay, or, like, you did well, I'm like, no, I didn't. Because in my eyes, I have this high particular standard where I know what could be, like, really good. And if it's not that, don't tell me it's good. Don't tell me I did a good job. Don't compliment me. Oh, thank you, Goat. Thank you. Just like Daff. No! Yeah, Daff is the same way. Daff is actually very similar. Because if someone compliments Daff, she's like, well, no, they're just bad. But I laugh because I'm like, well, yeah, I also say the same thing too. I'm like, yeah, they're just worse or something. Can we be honest? Make your bed? I did, but my dog jumped on it, so it got ruined. She's blunt. I like that. I like people who are, like, very honest and blunt. I cannot do with people who are non-confrontational. I like confrontation because even if it's uncomfortable during the time, at least you got it over with. I don't like feeling like you have to walk on eggshells or, like, do other things. Like, even though it's might suck or make you feel uncomfortable at the time, at least it's like a big relief after you're done with the conversation. Even if the result of the conversation is also not that good either. But at least you have, like, a concise, like, conclusion. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, you can't be direct with everyone because not everyone's gonna take it in a good manner. Because I know, like, sometimes if you know people are not gonna take it well, there's just no point in having that conversation. or like no point in like thinking about it any further either. You just like forget about it sometimes. But like, yeah. We're also blunt. Did you shower today? Yes. Yeah, you can be honest and not be rude. For 100%. But yeah. What is Haru doing? I don't know. He has like one leg on my desk. He's like crouched over my armrest. Have you seen how expensive eggs are? We can't be walking on the shelves. Oh yeah. The eggs are very expensive now. Oh jeez. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, or people just don't like being uncomfortable. But wake up, guys. At a certain point in life, yeah, we're not children. We gotta confront each other if there's issues. Get it twisted. They dropped 40 cents last week? What are you talking on? Oh, jeez. No, we don't. Yes, you do. Unless if you want to be babied forever. Which, I mean, some people actually do want that. I don't want that. But some people out there do want to be babied forever. So... I will clap to we are all adults. I mean, but, like, yeah. If I see anyone at the ripe age of, like... If someone my age was to be baby, like, I'd be like, well, that's just embarrassing. Come on, guys. We can do a little better than that. I don't... How much eggs are there? I don't know. I don't... We didn't buy eggs last time, so I don't remember. Lost a friend because they refuse to talk to me about anything that they're feeling. Yeah, your age. Yes, Jake. And at your grand age, too. If people can't be upfront about things, I feel like... it's just not worth trouble. Because they can live in their own world, I guess. Like, if you want to live in a world where you're sheltered and you don't learn anything or whatever, and everything you do is perfectly right and stuff, then, I mean, fine, but... I mean, everyone's different, I guess. But I guess I don't give a hoot. Maybe that's what it's called. I don't give a freaking hoot. Can't display emotions is unmanly? Who gives a hoot about what's unmanly or not? Do whatever you want. Express yourself. Now. Who gives a hoot or a holler? Unmanly. Yeah. Like, I've seen... like... Yeah, the manly things where it's like, what is that one thing? It's called like dude wipes. It's literally, it's literally wipes, like toilet wipes, but for men. I'm like, what is this? Those exist. The what? I'm pretty sure I saw that like when I was at HEB or something, and I was like, oh jeez, what is this marketing? It's freaking silly. Manly wipes. Maybe this will entice men to buy these because it says dude. Have them, they're pretty fire. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're fine. But I just think the marketing is funny. Like, dude, in front of the wipe. Sandpaper infused. Yow! Imagine wiping. Uh-oh, stinky. You like them because they're unscented, but there's a lot of things that are unscented too. I'm not hating on the product. I just laugh at the branding because, you know, it's like, what's the difference between like there's like 2-in-1 like conditioner, like shampoo and conditioner, and there's men's 2-in-1 conditioner. And it's like the only men thing is like maybe it's like a different a different scent. Like it's like Irish Spring or whatever. And then I'm like, well, anyone could use it, but for men only. Makes me smell like a real man. Smells like mahogany wood. More sales in Walmart if you attach men. Is it Old Spice? I think Dove has it, and like I feel like Old Spice is. I don't think Old Spice has men in front of it. I just feel like, you know, all the commercials are just, you know, men. I think for the 2 months Rumpus Roni, the part that it does work. Like 1,000% it does, but I mean that's why they do it. But I think it's funny. I don't have any really, I don't have like hate to it or anything. I just think it's humorous. I need like men's gamers 2-in-1 shampoo for the extra grease and musk. For Giga Chad. Kraken and Wolf Sense. But I feel like Old Spice is like not that bad. Or it has some pleasant scents, I think. Axe is the offender where you're like, oh brother, you could smell that, but like, you know, Old Spice is actually, I feel like Old Spice can be fragrant, unironically. Like I've never perceived Old Spice as a bad scent. Axe is like, yeah, it's giving middle school locker room, and they just finished PE class and they doused themselves in Axe body spray. So you could literally smell them from 2 halls down. And you're like, oh, geez, they're approaching. They were abusing that. Stop calling me out. Well, okay, that was a time. As long as you've, you know, gone past the time, that's okay. I use Axe. Okay, I'm sure I think some people in this chat said Axe chocolate doesn't actually smell that bad. I'm just talking about the original scent where like the middle school boys just spammed it and in high school as well after like PE. It's very musky. Yeah, I can spot that scent from like a mile away. I'm like, it just brings back bad memories, you know? Any scent is powerful? Not true. Some perfumes are like scents are very weak, but neurons activated. Wait, is the Overwatch was Seraphim? Well, I don't really. This was 8 hours ago. What is this? Are they playing? Well, I don't want to watch them play, but if they're performing, I would watch it. I'm pretty sure they're playing the game. They're not like, yeah, I don't think they're performing. Oh, yeah, that's why a couple of the creators are in Korea, because they're playing together. I think playing with them. Just like at BlizzCon when they played together at Methinks. Yeah, Aspen is coaching Yunjin, I think. What about the person that tries to hide smelly sweat with a ton of perfume? Yeah, that's middle school when everyone was done with PE. And the boys were very sweaty. They would just douse themselves in Axe thinking, this will hide my scent. It did not. Now it just smells like Axe with body odor. Oh, jeez. Am I playing anything? No, not today. I feel like being the Yapatron 5000, but that's probably because I had caffeine. A devious little mix indeed. Hey, Titty, enjoy the amplifier. Sprays on Axe. They actually rocket ulted their body odor with the Axe body spray. So much yap and not enough slop. But the thing is, I don't play slop on stream. I usually play it off. You will catch me on other people's streams playing slop, but not here. Unless we're a sponsor. But yeah. I would watch if you played. But why? I thought you said you liked Overwatch. I thought you were a Marvel Rivals hater. What's wrong with you guys? We watch anything. But also, I can't really. It's hard because, like I said, I play slop like late at night, and then my neighbors would be like, ultra mad. Stop saying we. I'm not watching that. Yeah, I mean, judging by your name, NL Play Rumbleverse, I don't think you'd be interested in watching Marvel slop. Watch anything, watch me soar. What if they don't mind? They just hate rivals? Maybe. Rip Rumble? Yeah, R.I.P. indeed. I did get one noise complaint where they're like, we couldn't sleep for like a week, and I'm like, well, why did you wait a week to tell me? You could have just told me on the first day, and I would have been quiet. But they're like, yeah, it's been like a week, but also, yeah, isn't that insane? Like even like 3 days maybe, I'd be like, okay. Like on the first, you could just literally have. They said they knocked on my door, right? But I was like, there's no way, because my dog literally barks if there's like someone in front of my door. So if they knocked on my door, then she would have barked. Like, I don't think that's true. But I guess you could lie. My neighbor's hearing that your brother died for the 11th time that night in his 5 big booms. Yeah, I might have been spamming the boom, 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 boom too much at night, and they might have heard that. 5 big booms. But what can I say? Like, my stims get amplified when I play with specific people. In the front and the back, in the front and the back, in the front and the back. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, and then hey, titty, enjoy the amplifier. Yeah, but also 5 big booms in Chinese. What is it? Wuxing Hao Ping? Something like that. No, it's Daff. Daff has that effect on me. Momoy? The repo stream lately? Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but I'm just like usually quiet during that time because I don't want to laugh out loud when someone dies. Cheaper Town Hall! Jason Momoy? Yeah, I'm just nonverbal, and then I'm pretty sure I just... Sometimes I fall into a hole, I'm like, watch the hole, and then I just fall in and I fall silently and die. Jason Momoy? The game is dark? Well, that's good for the game to be dark, because then you'll fall in the hole more. Because at later levels, there's a bunch of more holes in the floor, so you're more susceptible to falling if you don't check the map a lot. And it gets darker for like each, or like gets really dark at the last extraction point, I think. Namaste. The wizard staff should be studied. I think it's funny when someone goes to kill something and then they freaking die. Actually, I like when people get shot by the old man. He goes, "Hut!" And then when they're unaware that he's behind them, and he goes, "Hut!" And then you just see them explode in front of your eyes, and you're like, thank you for the 11 months gloomy frown. Hut, hut, hut. He has Giga aimbot. You can... I feel like he aims high, though. Sometimes you can dodge a shot. Is that my Link impression? It's my... Well, you guys just call it a Link impression at that point, but it's supposed to be me attempting to speak backwards. Hut, 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 hut. But it just sounds like Link. You... Hut, hut, hut. But I can't be too loud or else my neighbors will yell at me, so... SCP Laboratory Lobby, you're the only one that can contact 30 people at a time. I've never played that game, but I don't think I'm interested in playing. I'm good. The Seraphim skins look fire. I couldn't even tell what, like, what characters they were supposed to be when I first looked at them. I do not want a 30-person lobby. I'm the last person who wants a bajillion people in my lobby. Like, 5 is good. Anything more than 5, I mean, like 6 is fine, Marvel Rivals. But anything over that, I don't. Oh yeah, Daff said she wanted to play Mario Kart on the Switch too, as well, so... It's Unreal? Yeah... Kelp Kart. Kelp! Yeah, Daft said she wanted to play Mario Kart and Mario Party. But we'll see. Battlefield? I've heard tales of that game. Hyoon Kart, me drives off of the freaking edge of the track. Can I stream that, please? I mean, I don't know if it'll happen, but we'll see. But we'll stream the, what do you call it? The Mario Party when Daft gets her Switch. I love Double Dash. Double Dash is so fun. Maybe I can ask her to do it on like Sunday or something. Maybe we could do a Sunday Mario Party thing. I have not used my Switch in a while either, actually. Sister Sunday. Wait, that does sound good. Seeing John just reminds me of his freaking one lamp in the corner of his room. Furnished. Male living space, one lamp in the corner, my PC setup, and then just a pillow on the floor. Sunday fun day. Girl, that's how you live in? Yeah. Only the essentials, bro might be a ma. Did I see that, Emily? Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for the 17 months refund. Thank you. Refund. Hashtag male living spaces. I mean, hey, if your living space looks like that, it's fine. You're just being a, what do they call it? A minimalist? We all gotta start somewhere, just a vibe. Or sometimes you don't want to commit to furniture because that's not where you're gonna live for the rest of your life, right? Sometimes it's like that too. Which I totally get, because moving around furniture is such a hassle. So, I mean, like, moving around, like, even just moving around my couch is annoying. It's like, ugh. That's the actual thought process. But is it though? Or sometimes you're just not interested in furnishing, which is totally fine too, but do I hire movers? Yeah. Bro, I can't fit my couch in a car. It's you know, it's convenient. It's very nice. It is very worth it. And I tip them very generously because I'm like, well, they're doing a lot of work, so. Zang. Well, I always feel like when people are putting in like manual labor, I feel very grateful, so I like to tip them. And then, you know, like, cause it's a lot of work. Cause when I moved last time, it was really hot and they were sweating their freaking like crazy, and I was like, oh geez, I feel so bad. I mean, obviously I gave them like, I think I bought some fruit and I got them some like water and stuff, but yeah. I also was like, well, they did a lot, so. Thank you for gifting a sub to Mark. Or wait, no. Oops. Sorry, Car actually just clicked on something else. Never mind. I was like, this is not my chat. He clicked on some other chat in Chatterino. I should have offered them Axe body spray. He clicked on something with his tail. In Italy, we fit them couches in the cars because we're not paying them to take it. Well, okay, I could understand that, but sometimes there's just like a lot to move around. I mean, I move around like the smaller stuff, like my PC and my monitors and stuff like that, but yeah, thank you for the 60 months, Ryle. Thank you. I stood there and watched. I mean, that's the. What do you mean I stood there and watched? I paid them to move stuff. What do you mean? That's literally what they're here for. Not even helping. I mean, it is nice when someone helps you. Yeah, it is very nice. I like that. It's very nice. I was too busy raiding. I could help a little bit. Yes, I was literally giving them refreshment. It's not like I rushed them to do anything. I didn't care how long they took, so. You can tell them by telling them where to put it. It was literally just them putting it like in the moving truck. And they were just, they're giga strong though. I'm like, wow, they can lift a lot. That is very impressive. I am not giving them saltines. I literally went to the grocery store and looked for the juiciest fruit that I could look for. I'm like, you know, like some pineapples and like some watermelon and some other things would look really refreshing that they could have. Maybe some mangoes. Good watermelon. Mmm, very yummy. Delicious. Oh wait, they can't. I have the Overwatch stream open. They're just there, and I see the computer setup. They're literally just gonna play Overwatch. Oh jeez. But okay, maybe is it an audience? I can't tell. Save Seraphim for this? I know. Oh jeez. Bleh. But okay, maybe maybe it's time for me to disappear. I mean, I gotta do some stuff, and then I have to wake up. Yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I probably play some games tomorrow. Maybe I can sniff out some of the games that I downloaded. So yeah, Yggdrasil. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. We get a hard speech. Oh wait, he just spoke. Do you guys hear that? Another one, please. That was a tiny speech. There you guys go. Oh, and then he's meowed again. Bye-bye. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.